This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Citizens are advised to take the following steps. Stay alert to news media events or local emergency alert notifications. Avoid contact with the infected. If evacuation isn't possible, move indoors and initiate in-place sheltering. Use a gas mask, or if none are available, cover your mouth and nose with a clean cloth that has been soaked with a solution of 1 cup water and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Also, cover bare skin and make sure that cuts and abrasions are covered. If exposed, remove clothes and seal in a plastic bag. Immediately wash off using copious amounts of warm, soapy water or a diluted 10-to-1 bleach solution. Since biological agents are being used to combat the outbreak, be sure to shut the windows and air intake vents to your shelter. If possible, stay upwind from the source of biological agents. Seek medical attention as quickly as possible after coming into contact with the infected or a biological agent. If evacuated, do not return home until local authorities say it is safe. Upon arriving home, open up all the windows and doors to provide natural ventilation. Do not attempt to try mechanical ventilation, such as electric fans, as an explosive threat may be present. Find out from local authorities how to clean up your land and property. Discard food and water supplies that were impacted by the hazardous material contamination. This is the emergency broadcast system.
Is anyone out there? We're survivors held up in a warehouse. The zombies have overrun the city. Supplies are running short. Is anyone out there? Please, we need help. We're almost out of food. The zombies have been beating on the doors day and night for weeks now. I'm not sure how long we can keep them out. Hello? We need help.
You can call me stupid. Yes, you can call me sheep. You can say I'm lazy. You can say I'm weak. You think that using her would get to me. And if you're right, then you're in trouble, D. 'Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble, D. But when it comes to her, you better keep it sealed. Don't you dare say a single word, or I will strike you where it feels. You think that using her would get to me, and if you're right, then you're in trouble, D. 'Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble, D.
While there is still no word on a cure for the virus, government officials report the virus is not airborne, but can be transferred through contact with blood and other bodily fluids. The virus seems to be making people uncontrollably violent, and also somehow seems to be reanimating the dead. When asked, a White House spokesman declined to comment on whether or not this was a terrorist attack. Due to the violent nature of the ones infected, the virus is spreading rapidly. Government officials are reporting that there is no known cure for the virus and is urging citizens to stay in their homes and avoid contact. Citizens are also urged to lock and barricade all doors, windows, and any other point of entry. Riots nationwide are prompting local governments to declare martial law. The president is asking that citizens find safety and remain calm. Authorities are working on a plan to contain the outbreak.
Diamonds so pearls, and I'm gonna take you traveling the world. I can love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all of what I've got. The fancy things, baby, I have not. Just gonna love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, baby. Cross my heart and hope to die.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Zombie Network News is powered by FlyingPhoenixPCs.com, Quality Reborn. Go to FlyingPhoenixPCs.com to get your quality custom PC using coupon code ZNNUB at checkout for some amazing savings. They even have pre-built PCs with prices starting at just $700. Support Zombie Network News when buying your new PC from FlyingPhoenixPCs.com by using the coupon code ZNNUB.
Good morning, Zombie Network News. Welcome to the show this morning. We do have Slayer with us on time this morning, and I'm here on time.
What's up, everybody?
It's like a Miracle Wednesday. What's going on, everybody, on the first of the month already for February. Already 32 days into the year. Which means I'm just running around like chicken with the head cut off because it's first of the month. So, probably be heading out early today. I got a bunch of running to do.
Gotcha.
And my damn dog's hair all over the place. Simba, it's your fault that I gotta clean out this freaking computer like once a week. Just saying. Gave him a bath 2 days ago and it's still just clumps of hair all over the house.
That is never fun.
Good morning, Crypto. Good morning, Wild Dream. Good morning, Light Cloud. Who else checked in? Good morning, KG. Morning to all you big time killers and followers. Doesn't look like we have a whole lot going on in Discord this morning, which is actually kind of a good thing.
Yeah, nice and quiet on the home front.
I mean, we're on that less than 4 weeks now, with a hard date. So hopefully, it's just a matter of people waiting now instead of making noise. Oh yeah, people getting ready for the new skins that people are already, the packs you're holding now, opening up on Friday. EE. What's EE? Snapchat for EE holders taken. I don't know what EE is.
For some reason, you're very quiet today.
Probably this headset.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't change any settings, but it's probably the headset. It says that they
That
hear
could
me
happen.
on the stream side at full volume. Just turn me up in here. In Discord, unless you already have me all the way up at 200, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, I've already got you full blasting.
Let's see what earnings will look like. We all are. Can't wait to see and hear it. I'm also extremely looking forward to it. Evil buy more packs as long as they're offered so cheaply. Yep.
Let's see where we are at.
So that's that. Nothing going on there. Let's move over to Twitter. A lot of people giving us congrats for nominations, but nominations don't matter. Especially when you're losing the games that aren't even nearly as far along as we are. Let's see here. How do I get tagged in this? Like, how does ZNN have anything to do with this? What the hell? Did I comment? Did I comment on it? Probably not. I wouldn't comment on it from ZNN because it's political. So, like, no idea why this is in my notifications. See less often. Coffin opportunities. Giving away 15 on Friday, he says. 15 loot coffins this Friday, guys. When Grant comes on. Let me see.
That's a good Friday. That's a good Friday, guys.
So he's staying in downtown Miami, not South Beach.
Who's that?
This is Kyle's picture from his Miami moonlight. Looks like he's somewhere around the 20th floor.
Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Not bad, not bad.
Downtown Miami.
Downtown Miami. Like Cloud, I don't think you need any more wallets, my friend, or any more coffins. I mean,
He just got 15 more this morning.
damn. Rolling in the deep.
I had bills to pay. I had to sell some. Making comments to Immutable.
Sounds like that guy's almost empty.
No, that was just me making noise. I wasn't drinking anything.
Oh, I thought it was. You're just like you're like gonna suck that thing backwards.
That was just me making noise.
Nice.
In celebration of the introduction of the Immutable Passport, we're giving away 1,000 IMX split between 5 people.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
So excited to be hitting the road in the coming weeks where I'll be screening Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan, followed by behind the scenes stories and conversation. Man, you're going way back to the day. Like, I don't think there's too many people that still remember what that movie was even about.
I was gonna say that's like original Star Trek.
Mojo throwing down some Undead Blocks duos last night. Profitable small businesses that are easy to start. Graphic design on Fiverr. Personal trainer. Home cleaning. Online course. Pet grooming. None of those are actually easy. Like, yeah, sure, they're easy to start. Have fun trying to gain customers with all of the competition out there. Axie giveaway? People still play Axie? Bryson showing off his award that he won. Probably one of the only things that got won in that thing yesterday that were deserved. There were people tried to watch it, they couldn't even understand it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess it was just a horrible, like a really, really bad live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Got
Well,
Kyle
that's
hiding in the background of this picture, but nobody tagged him. There he is. He's not tagged though.
And who? Sorry.
Kyle, he's sitting right there in the background.
Yeah.
And so I think that's Mr. 10X. So Kyle and Mr. 10X are both in the background of this picture. Just
You can't see the picture.
Yeah. Oh, I have to scroll it. Oh, it won't scroll down. I think I can do it this way.
Oh, their main live stream didn't work, so a couple guys in the audience
Started
streamed
to
it
try
to
to do it,
KG.
yeah, and it just didn't come through right. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm not going to be able to do that without minimizing my screen. So anyway, in this little tiny picture now that you guys are now able to see, Kyle is a little tiny dot in the back, and so is Mr. 10X, but neither one of them got tagged because they're just photo bombing the actual picture.
And then what's that? Stash there too?
Yeah, Stash is one of the tagged ones. They were the ones in the actual picture. Stash is the only one in the actual picture that I recognize. I don't know any of the other ones. So, but the tag people are Bornless, Neo's Yogi, Illuvium, AWOL Crypto, Star Atlas, Crypto Stash, Trekkie, Hustlepedia, Toon NFT, and Metaverse Express. Eight ways to generate passive income. Rent your car when you don't need it. Some of these ideas are just, because everybody has a rentable car. Right? I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Like nobody wants to rent somebody's 1997 fucking Chevy Cavalier. I mean,
Yeah, and they actually, if it's anything like, Uber, you actually can't. You have to have it a certain age.
yeah, we have to get. Yeah, exactly. So there is, I think it's called Truvy or something like that. There is an app where you can just rent, but it's almost all nice cars. People are renting their Teslas. People are renting their, you know what I mean? It's stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You're not going to rent out your fucking Chevy Malibu.
No.
I
mean, you might, but good
Yeah,
luck
and the
with
person
that.
renting that is, driving across the country with crack and meth in the back of it. So
Yeah, exactly. I mean, who doesn't want that though?
right, pay me my dollars and a cut.
Yeah, leave a rock in the back seat if you know what I mean.
March
Leave a
11th,
rock in the
2022.
back.
The idea that we're going to send in tanks to Ukraine, that's called World War III. January 25th, 2023. Today, I'm announcing that the United States will be sending Abram tanks to the Ukraine.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here, fellas.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Illuvium gets best game of the year. No, it's not even a game.
Huh.
I mean, like, the only thing you can do in it is literally just run around and look at a building.
Yeah, I've never even looked at it. Never even looked at it.
I mean, I have it because I was awarded the beta and then I jumped in. That's all you can do is just go look at one building and just kind of see how pretty the overall environment could be if it continues, right?
If it keeps going, yeah. Well, I guess you got to start somewhere, but
Yeah.
just interesting. So who won the best game? Was Eevee.io?
No, Illuvium.
Oh no, but there was a different one that was up against Undead Blocks and they beat them.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Undead Blocks. From what I understand, Undead Blocks didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, KG, do you know what the one I'm talking about?
Introducing the Extreme Championship Series.
Yeah,
The first-
best FPS, that's what it was. Yeah.
The first multi-game Web3 esports league.
That is what it was.
Polygon got blockchain of the year. That made sense.
Oh, Katana Inu. Oh my god, I was just telling a buddy of mine about that the other day, how there's all these projects that just say a word and then Inu after because they know it's got that
right,
hype.
Because it's either going to be, Shiba or, yeah, it's all related.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, it's Inu, it's going to go. Boy.
And Vitaly looking like he getting beat up a lot lately.
Who is?
Vitaly Buterin.
Oh.
So now I caught up to everything that I've already liked. All right, so not a whole lot going on in either of the social verses that we utilize. Sold anything extra?
Oh, I was going to say, oh, there's an Iridesima. No, it's a purple. It's a purple.
Token Trove was a really nice and convenient way to send multiple packs at once. So
out of 6 different contests, the one I win was the UB loot coffin. No, I didn't know about that Earn Alliance until after it was done, KG. So I did not get it.
And I just didn't trust it, so I didn't get any of them. Plus, I wouldn't use it, I don't think, anyway. I mean, it's just...
I don't even know what it was for, yeah.
It wasn't, I mean, it was really just something you could use it for, like a pro... I mean, it's an NFT, right? So it could be used for profile pick and stuff like that. I think it was just something kind of extra to the side.
Gotcha.
We thank him for all the royalties.
Thank you. Damn you, Light Cloud.
Light Cloud's got his hands dipped into everything that's got a freebie going out for us.
Oh yeah, don't blame him.
He's also one of the largest Twitter sharers that I've noticed. Light Cloud's all over it.
Oh yeah, he's a Twitter sharer.
Trying to be
what did you get up to last night?
Released. Yeah, when we need to get to 500 people to get that skin released, I went to bed super early last night. I stayed up all night, pretty much the night before. So I just did a little bit more ARC to get some more stuff done, and then I went to bed at like 9 o'clock, if that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was out early last night. Yeah, we need to get to 500 raiders before any of that stuff happens. So what I don't really understand is why we can't get to 500 raiders. Like, you would assume that would have been something. I mean, we've got 20,000 people in Discord. I would have thought that the 500 raider thing would have been hit very quickly.
Yeah, people are just lazy. They don't want to do something until they get, something for it, right?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You do get something for it. Like, not only just for filling up the 500 raiders, people are going to, have the good potential of getting stuff, and somebody's going to win a pack out of it. But just for being a raider after 500, they're going to start giving rewards for the shares and all that, like for doing the stuff that they want raiders to do.
Yep. Well, it's. But if you don't get it now, then they say, "Oh, what's the point? I'll do it later," And,
right.
Yeah.
Well, they want it now.
That's what I find is the problem with building it with, doing giveaways is that's. The giveaway people is what you get. You know what I mean? Right. So if they're they're not getting it, then they'll go somewhere else with the giveaway that's more, sooner or whatever you
Or
want
they
to call
want
it,
it
right?
now so that they don't actually have to follow through on the commitment.
Yeah.
You know, just take payment and walk away.
That's it. Yeah, you got to continue it up. I mean, I've missed a few of the raids, but usually I get in there and do them. But I mean, I also do a 3-hour show every day with you, so I feel like
well, no, I mean,
we're like the forefront of the raiders, kind of.
Well, yeah, we're definitely part of the Raider program. But I definitely don't get around to share everything. But I see it just as, look, if you see the opportunity and you're available, you do it, right? You don't. It's not a job. It's a help.
Exactly.
So when you
it's
see
like,
it,
do you
do it.
believe in the project? If you do, help out, and so. And it's really not that hard. I mean, you see people retweet for the chance to win a Bored Ape. That's like, I've never seen one of those be given away.
A retweet literally is 2 buttons. I mean, you hit retweet and then retweet, and it's gone and it's done. I mean, and you're already sitting on your phone doing it anyway. Like, I retweet shit just to retweet it sometimes. Like, oh, okay,
yeah,
cool,
just because
that's
you're there.
a cool comment, right? I mean, what the hell? It doesn't.
Yeah,
It hurts nobody. It helps
yeah,
everybody.
it's an interesting world we live in, man. People want to have, they want, but they don't want to do what it takes to get that thing, right?
Yeah. Morning, Joey.
What's
Good
happening,
morning.
Joey?
And it's kind of like a scratch your back type of thing too, right? The more you share somebody else's stuff, the more they'll notice you doing it, and then they'll start sharing your stuff back too. So it's just
yeah.
That's social media. That's just the education of social media.
Yeah, and it's funny because the whole social media thing, like, I'm not very good at it. I was telling that to Mojo last night. I'm getting better at it, but it is a tough. You got to. It's like you need to have the time to do it, kind of, right? So
The time and the focus and desire, like for a couple weeks there when we first started this, I was pretty heavy into it because I needed to be on it. Now I have other things that I need to do, and I just don't have the desire to continue being on Twitter all day long, even though it would help, right? So there's that, and the energy, even like it takes, even though you're not doing anything. But thank you for the gifted sub to Craig the Plague. Even though I could sit here and listen to Twitter Spaces all day long, I still get burnt out from that. Just as much as I'm always telling you guys about watch out for streamer burnout.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, it gets redundant, and then you stop actually focusing. So I just try to do stuff that I know I'm going to focus.
Yeah, or you have like what I had there, where I wasn't feeling good for a few days, and then actually getting back to it is tough, man.
Right? You're like, oh man, I just had basically 4 days. Like it's coming back from a vacation, essentially.
Yeah,
And you're like, okay, now what do I do?
And then especially like yesterday, I was doing the math. So we had our 3-hour basically, right?
Yep.
Then I did two with Mojo, and then another 3 hours with League of Kingdoms, and then another 2 hour with with the DMZ. So it was a packed up night, but luckily I enjoy it. So that's what it's what makes it worth it, right?
Right.
Thanks, Joey. We really appreciate the support, man. And yes, sir, 27 days left. I'm definitely not counting. I'm glad you're not either.
26
so.
and a wake up. 26 days and a wake up.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait. I mean, I have to, but...
What else did we do? We did, Oh, yeah, Shamgar jumped into the chat the other night when me and Jen were playing
Oh, yeah.
Apex, and then, when it was late. Like, man, you guys... He was like, yeah, I just got done streaming with... I think he was with Diamond Hands that night. They were doing Earth from Another Sun. And I said to him...
Oh, you guys are playing Apex?
No, we were playing Ark. Jen and I were playing Ark. And then Shamgar just jumped in the chat because he saw that I was still up. He's like, man, you're still up. It was like, it was now at like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, yeah. And then he told me he was still streaming. I said, man, you guys I said, you gotta, like, same thing I'm always telling you and everybody else, like beware of streamer burnout. It will and can happen. I'm like, even if you're just playing for fun and you're not on stream, it's still a different vibe than being on stream every single time.
Oh my God, it's a totally different vibe. Sometimes, like, I just...
Like, so
I just want to play and not think about
exactly.
it.
Take downtime. Don't be in front of the camera for a little bit. You can still play with the same people even if they're on camera. That doesn't make a difference. It's still less stressful to you when you're not sitting there trying to focus on how many viewers do I have, how many subs am I going to get, how many followers am I going to get. When you get to just play the game, right, and enjoy yourself for actual free time.
Yeah, definitely.
It's still an important thing for a streamer. And a lot of streamers forget it. They're like, oh, I'm playing games for a living. Well, that's the whole point. Like, you're still working when you're playing that game, even if you don't have any viewers. Like, it's still a different vibe to your mental state. stay at that.
Oh yeah,
same-
and one of the worst things you could do is have that viewer. I mean, I have it up on my other screen, but looking at it the whole time is just, because you all of a sudden you do get down to where you have one person. You're like, oh, and especially in one day you have 12, and then later on you have 2. You're like, okay,
what did I do
What am I
to
doing
lose 10
wrong?
people?
What
But
happened?
that's the
And
whole
meanwhile,
mental-
it's nothing. It's just the time of day or whatever, right?
People have to come, people have to go. That's the whole mentality on that. If you are going to watch numbers, because I'm always looking at it, because that's my numbers right above my chat line, right? So I mean, I can't miss how many people are here when I go to look at the chat.
Yeah.
But just overall, like you're saying, just don't worry about it. It varies. The longer your stream is, the more it's going to vary.
Exactly. Yeah.
People who only do a 1 hour a day probably do keep fairly solid numbers, because there's people who just stick for the whole hour because they only do a 1 hour show, right? So
Yeah.
if we were literally just a talk show, we probably would only be a 1 hour show, hardcore.
Yeah. Yep. And soon enough, there'll be friggin' plenty. So any more of your stuff sell, or you didn't have anything left up for sale, did you?
No, I still got a bunch of stuff up for sale. None of the stuff I have listed for sale sold. I private sold some of my unopened offerings because I have to pay bills.
No, yeah.
So I did a private sale for a deal on some of my unopened stuff. But no, I still have everything that's opened. I actually still have a couple unopened ones too. But IMAX. Nothing else that I have listed has sold. Nope, I still only have 34 cents left. I actually lost a penny because value went down.
Oh, that's not bad enough.
But now all of my listed skins are still up, and I'm not going to change the prices on them. I'm not worried about lowballing them just to get them out. So somebody gave me an offer for $1.58. No. Not happening, not now, not later, not unless the game dies. Then I'll sell it to you for $1.58. That was like 2 weeks ago or something like that when I thought I was gonna have to start selling some stuff off, and I was looking into selling my veteran pack. I was like, hell no, it's selling for $400, not a chance in hell. I'm like, I'll go to jail before I sell for just $400 on a veteran pack.
Yeah, no doubt. That's crazy talk.
In my mind, it's a minimum because it's got one perk in it, so it's a minimum of a $650 weapon pack. Figuring $150 for the weapons.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's not gonna get listed. Probably wouldn't have done it anyhow, just because. But it's gotta get paid. It's gotta get paid.
Definitely not worth selling.
It's one of those days, guys. It's Wednesday. It's quiet. There's not a big news day for even news.
It's Wednesday. I think it's Thursday. I'm like, wait a minute.
I know. I'd be running my garbage out right now.
Go get it.
Trying to run it. Ouch. As soon as I said that, my ankle popped. I don't know what's. I was looking to see what the weather's supposed to be like today, but I guess I'm gonna have to do it this way.
Go out the old window.
I'll go for a ride later. Yeah, well, looking out the window makes it look like it's beautiful, like 80 degrees,
Yeah.
and it's not. I guess I can just look at it on my. I forgot that the new computer dangle thingy, so I can just click on the button at the bottom right corner. But
There you go.
today it's
You
gonna be
got
65 for the high. That's cold.
And is that what it is right now? 43?
Yeah, we got 43 degrees. Yeah.
Damn.
6 degrees Celsius for me right now.
That ain't that warm.
No, it's not for us. That's why, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning almost. So it is a chillier day. Our entire week is kind of on the chilly side this week. It looks like though 67. Oh, no, we got some 70. Oh, 80. There we go. Oh, I can't wait for Sunday. I am going riding on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, maybe not Saturday because I have this and then I have D&D. It's like my whole Saturday. But
Man,
Sunday.
I wish we were able to ride right now.
Well, that's why I was looking to see the temperature now because I got errands around. I was like, maybe I'll just go out on the bike, but it's 65 is a little chilly. I don't like having to bundle up to ride.
Yeah, you gotta have the glove warmers.
Yeah, because I don't have the hand warmers on this bike. My last bike had.
Oh,
hand
no.
warmers. Not that they really work all that well, but they helped.
Yeah, I find mine. I put on the handlebar ones, the
Yeah.
warmers, and I find it does help for at least it takes the chill off.
Yeah, but yes, it does. But like when I was riding in Flagstaff the one night, it was still like the knuckles are the part that's getting the wind, and the knuckles aren't the part getting the heat.
Yeah.
So it's
That
like,
is true.
ooh, my hands are warm, but the outsides are still frozen solid. So
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it gives you better. It does. The safety side of it is that you feel your grip still.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the safety side of it. But the actual warmness side of it, you still have to wearing full gloves.
Oh no, Cynthia said I spent so much money on hand warming for my bike, nothing ever worked. Waste of money, ended up just driving numb anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the one like I said, the one I got, I was actually pleasantly surprised at how well it actually did work.
I started doing if I knew I was gonna be in cold, like if I was driving through Colorado or some crazy shit like that. Like even in the middle of summer, it's cold at night in Colorado. So
Yeah.
you get the Walmart like the hand warmer pouches.
Yeah.
I would put them on the outside of my gloves, on top of my knuckles, and then
Oh, shit.
and then use my hand warmers. And then my hands would be fine, like they were warm.
Gotcha.
And the way those packs work, actually, the colder they get, the warmer they actually warm up to.
Gotcha.
So as you're driving down the road and they're getting that cold wind blowing on them, they actually you can almost get hot. You can almost get burnt by them.
Oh shit, really?
Because they'll start to warm up so much from the cold air when run. It's a chemical reaction of some sort. I don't know exactly what's used for it.
Yeah, it's an interesting process. You just crack it and then it works, right? That's those ones?
Yeah. Well, these ones you don't even have to crack them. You shake them up a little bit because they're just like there's something in them. They're in. I don't remember what exactly. I think it's the air itself that activates them because I think the packages are airtight.
Oh, crazy.
So I think it's the air itself that activates it because you just have to open it up and shake it a little bit and they start warming up right away.
Interesting. That is interesting.
Yeah. Why me to say it's more oxygen than this is supposed to. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Why me? Did you fall asleep on your keyboard yesterday, buddy?
Was it just like Z?
Oh yeah, we were
16
we were
pages?
talking, and then all of a sudden it was like, why me? Why me? Why me? You there, buddy? That was so good.
Z's forever.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, you guys were playing we're playing LOK last night, so I can see why you fell asleep.
Yeah, we got in. Well, it was funny because I started. It was like, oh, I'll do a half hour, 45-minute session. Me and Crypto were talking about it, and then next thing you know, I'm into a friggin', 3-hour session.
On League of Kingdoms? How can you even do
Yeah,
that? I mean,
because they're doing it's a tournament right now. So it's a tournament where there's different like you can win different NFT prizes for the depending what level you finish in.
oh, okay.
So
I jumped in the other day and I was just wrecking all the little non-affiliated level 6 and 7 castles.
Oh yeah.
And then I haven't been back since. It's been like 3 days since I've been in the game.
Yeah, it's you know, and like it's funny because it's you know, I started playing. I'm like, yeah, I'll do a half hour, whatever. Next thing you know, we're into the 3 hours later. 3 hours later.
A 3-hour tour. I mean, he said sleep was super effective. Well, yeah, sleep's always effective. That's what makes you feel better. Move this little back massager thing a little bit up. I know it's for lumbar, but it feels so much better if I just move it up.
Oh yeah, get it right up, just above the
actual lumbar. I put it more closer to the top because of the vibration function. So it's the top of my back that's messed up. So I just put it up there. I just let it vibrate the muscles loose.
Yeah. Gotta get me one of those next time when I get a chair.
Called each other good fellas.
I'm gonna get one with the vibrator in it.
You're gonna like this guy. He's all right.
Vibrator.
He's a good fella. He's one of us.
Thank you for the sub for your second month of subs. GP Metaverse Joey. I don't know where I GPT because the chat GPT. That's why that came in my head. Which I'm still not in. It's like one of the only AIs that just doesn't want to give me access for some reason.
Huh.
Hey, a lot of the AIs are getting sued now, apparently.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I could see it. I could definitely see it.
I mean, it's kind of hard to sue an open source, though. I mean, so I don't know what they're going to get out of it. Most you'll get is get it shut down, but since it's open source, anybody could have already downloaded it to their personal computer, and you can't do shit about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they might be getting sued because just being able to, you know, deep fake people or whatever,
right?
Right?
Because you can do whatever you want with it. You can, you know, a lot of people. The most recent thing is there's a rumor that Brad Pitt is going to be in the Marvel MCU. So now this most recent week on the one that I've been using has been a lot of people doing Brad Pitt in the MCU just to see what it would come out with like. And the challenge is, or the issue with that is it might actually come out fairly accurate to what his character winds up being. Right?
Oh yeah.
So AI lawsuits. OpenAI looking to escape DMCA lawsuit over AI code generator. ChatGPT.
What's happening, Immortal? How you doing, brother?
Shamgar, what's going on, brother? ChatGPT, OpenAI, Napster AI. Oh, Napster. I didn't even know Napster had an AI. Okay.
That's pretty interesting. Makes sense if they would though.
Here it is. Getty
I mean, it is
Images.
Napster.
Getty Images is suing the creators of AI art to Stable Diffusion for scraping its content. So, okay. So because the AI pulls from other images, which is every single image it has access to.
Yeah.
They are suing it because of, well, I mean, if your image is on the internet, anybody can use it as inspiration. If you have anything at all within public view, it is inherently agreed upon that it can be utilized as inspiration.
Well, I think it has to be for certain things though, right? Like you can do news, you can do but if it depends on what the use is, I think.
Right. So it's why, as long as it's not like a direct, like I couldn't take this image right here, right, and no, oh, I see what happened. I already see it. Like I can't. But right here, oh, I can't even square it out. But it says Geety, Geety images. So if you guys remember when I was doing it, sometimes it would put watermarks and shit in. So that's what really happened. Is it added a Geety, Geety images watermark into the image that it made.
Okay.
Because of that's the stuff that it was pulling off of. I get it. Yeah, here it is again. And this one's almost spelled right. Getty. Almost. It's almost spelled perfect.
Huh. You gotta
Yeah, and
be
Stable
careful.
Diffusion is one of the ones that you can download straight to your computer and just utilize it with no, so that every piece of art that you utilize to make it, there's no trace of where it came. Like it's all on your PC, so it's 100% your ownership. Like the other ones that I
Gotcha.
use, they go to a website so anybody can look at them, and it means literally they could just drag it drag
Yeah,
it off
yeah.
the page and keep it. Interesting. I mean, I knew it would happen eventually. There's a lot of really cool AI music out there now that you can make AI. You can utilize. You can be like, oh, I want to hear Beethoven's Fifth Symphony mixed with, I don't know, Nine Inch Nails Closer, and it'll make some kind of song off of it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Immortal, you fell asleep on the keyboard too last night, buddy. You were there, and then you were gone, but you were still in the chat though. It's funny.
Oh, and it's a class action suit. Well, I'm gonna jump in on that then. I want a piece of it.
Yeah, give me some money. Give me some money.
Current legal cases against generative AI are just the beginning. I don't know. A lot of it will still be able to. I would assume that the argument is that a lot of it will still be able to fall into fan art and fan inspiration and inspired by. Because it does change it, right? I mean, look, what's his face got away with "Achy Breaky Heart" because he changed one word.
Oh,
Billy Ray
really?
Cyrus.
Didn't even.
Yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus stole the song "Achy Breaky Heart." He changed one word.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy. There's people with
Yeah,
that.
that was a big lawsuit when it first came out. When "Achy Breaky Heart" was still a famous song, that was when that lawsuit actually happened.
Funny, I never even knew it existed. I mean, the lawsuit part of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. Oh yeah, everybody knows the song. Well, not everybody, I guess. But story behind the "Achy Breaky Heart." "Achy Breaky Heart" was written by Don Von Tress and ultimately recorded by Billy Ray, who turned the criminally catchy tune into one of the biggest hits. I'm just trying to find the story. I don't want to see the whole thing. Absolutely. So I finished the song. We demoed it across the street in the 805. Everybody was jumping up and down about the song. Really, something that told us a great potential. Went to Nashville. The title was different. They changed it to Aching Breaking Heart.
So they just changed the name of it.
Well, no, he only changed what they tried to, and then he went back to Achy Breaky Heart. But they only changed like one word in the song to make it their own song.
Right.
It's like what's his face with stealing Queen's Under Pressure song. Den den den
Oh,
den,
yeah.
den, and remember his
That's
argument
that,
was Queen's goes den 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 den, and he's like, and mine goes den 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 den. He's like, that's the difference. One fucking note.
Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of funny because that is true. I mean, one note is a huge difference in a song, right?
Or Elvis, right? So many of Elvis's songs have been.
Yo, Captain Atari Man is in the
What's
house.
up, guys?
Been a minute, Captain Atari Man. How you been, dude?
First day of the month, people asking all the questions about what's going on for the end of it. Shamgar lost his Twitch role. Oh,
What's that mean?
means he's not subbed anymore. I just now noticed it.
Oh, I got you.
So bright though. The sun is so bright today.
Gotta love when the sun is bright. Too icy to drive. Oh, you've been doing your door dashes or whatever? No, you do Lyft.
What was I doing?
Man, I came up with this new racket for when I sit here at the desk with my heating pad going. Mic drop moment. Just gets your upper back, keeps it nice and toasty.
Yeah, it was cold in our house this morning. I had to cover Dexter up, but he was out there sleeping, just shivering.
No, poor guy's like, there are any blankets around this place?
Well, we have blankets just for him, but
Oh yeah,
I mean, I figure he's got fur. If I'm not cold, he shouldn't be. But
true that. Oh, you're gonna paint a zombie on the hood? That's a move right
There you
there.
go.
Let's go. That is a move.
let's see. Let's go to Nightbot and giveaways, and let's do a keyword today. Remember, 5x if you're a sub, 5 times more likely to win this keyword entry.
Are you jacked up to 5 times more?
Yeah, the subs have 5 times more likely ever since
Damn.
the birthday event that boosted.
Yo, that's a spicy meatball right there.
Spicy meatball. Well, they gotta get their $5 worth.
That's fashion meatball, boys.
Spicy meatball. Spicy. There we go. See, thanks.
That's how we do it.
Spicy. SPICY. No E. I almost put an E in there.
Boom.
Spicy if you want to have a chance to win.
Just got spicy in here, boys.
Talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around.
Spicy. Things are getting spicy.
Get spicy.
I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey.
Some of the names that people come up with for Twitch are just, they're like, all right, we get it.
Whose name we laughing at?
Oh my god, Butt Nugget Kitty.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of them. Is that one of our followers? I think actually it is.
Oh really?
Now we had somebody butt something the other day.
That's funny.
Got one of the followers.
That's funny.
What does the little lightning symbol mean over the dollar? Oh, you mean on these guys? That's because he's a mod. So if they're a dollar, my assumption. Oh, I can just look over it. Yeah. So the dollar means they're a sub, and the lightning means they're a channel mod. So Slayer is both sub and channel mod. So is Why Me, sub and channel mod.
I should start trying to play some Battle Royale.
And Cinti gets the win. Ask the question, you get a win.
Yeah, Cinti, let's go.
Good stuff, my friend. Send me your wallet address. I'll send it to you.
Congratulations.
I will send it to you, meow.
Congratulations to the victor. To the victor go the spoils. JJ.
You can just send it here. It's public. I mean, your wallets are public knowledge basically anyway. So you can just send it here or Discord, whichever one's good for you. You can DM me on Discord or just pop it up right here.
Just slide all up on his Discord DMs.
Nope, just give it to me here. It's easier anyway. So.
Slide on his Twitch DMs.
And E472. Yep, it's you. There you go. Congratulations. Hopefully you get something good out of it.
Are the victor.
Hopefully it's at least blue when it opens in
That's what I'm hoping for.
3 more days.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Again, to bring me around your friends, you know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in, hit from the back, that position's mattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it.
Can I get a woo woo?
I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition, back in my bag, going back again. I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. They on my body as soon as I walk in, bitches be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, it gotta move cautious.
Got some admin animals into the game last night for the other admin players in Ark.
Oh yeah, nice.
Some stuff that people have no doubt that's an admin, so that if they go messing with that person and kill that person, they will know there will be repercussions.
There will be payback.
'Cause nobody else on the map can potentially have or get Phoenixes.
Aha.
So, if
From
there's
the
a
ashes.
person flying a Phoenix, I recommend you don't mess with them.
From the ashes.
Now, so I found out that one of my mods isn't exactly 100% safe for work.
Oh boy. Well, you know what they say.
So one of them you can skin your armor to make it look like you're wearing like normal clothes. So I added that in so that you can dress normal but still kind of walk around like RP type of game.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the one outfit gives the female panties, but then the other dress does not give the female panties.
Jeez.
So you just
Yeah.
The right or wrong angle, however you want to look at it, and it's all there.
Oh my. And they anatomically correct?
Pretty much.
Jeez. Well, that's like in that what's it called there? Earth from Another Sun. It's there's a couple of them where I'm like, all right, okay. And I'm surprised I guess because it's on Web3 so that the harpies haven't got there yet, but there was that massive Gamergate thing years ago, and they went after people for having chicks in the games,
Oh yeah. And now they go after you for not putting them in the game.
Yeah.
A little while ago, people were mad about Apex because the game came out even, and then like the next 3 or 4, like for the next couple, then because they come out with a new character every season, so the next couple seasons were like straight female, like, and people were complaining that there was just, why are we getting so many female? So fucking what? You're playing a game. What's the matter?
I mean, I will like if I'm playing, I'll usually go for the one that I like that most kind of like looks like me. You know what I mean?
Right. But in Apex, they all have different abilities, so like it doesn't matter what sex it is. It's about the ability of the character. It really doesn't matter what sex the character is.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, who really cares? Yeah, it's like I don't care. Like I've said before, I don't care if it's a flaming poo. It doesn't matter to me.
I usually pick female characters, especially in third-person games, just because I would rather watch a female character run around than a male character.
Yeah, no, that's that's
especially
the way that they draw them. It's like
right, exactly. I'm like, well, yeah,
100%.
Like, and then in Ark, you create like breast size, hip size, all of it. Like you make your character.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well,
hair color,
I guess,
eye color. It doesn't go into the facial features like some of the sports games do now, where you could literally make yourself if you have the time and desire.
Oh yeah, you could actually like make yourself.
Yeah, and a lot of the sports games, if you have the time and desire, you can get your cheekbones right, your ears right. You can pretty much put yourself like in Madden. my face looks like me, other than the fact that I'm 6'6" and 280 pounds. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
not 280. I was like, I don't know, 225. I'm running back in that game, and what I'm talking about. So
Yeah. Funny.
I don't know if you want exactly. So you give yourself your physical likeness, or not physical, but your apparent likeness, facial wise, and then your imagination body. Simba, what do you want? You want to go outside? All right, I gotta lay him out. He's jumping on me. I'll be right back.
Hey, what? Me? You found a new game? Oh yeah, I think I know what you're referring to. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Did you check out the new game?
Oh shit! Didn't even want to go outside.
Just wanted to pretend he wanted to go
I
outside.
just want to go sit on the couch with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The other thing about that, he jumps on the couch, lays beside his brother, and looks at me like, "Okay, now you sit down." No.
Yeah, listen, I'm not sitting down, so get that out of your mind.
Sorry, Wolf might have found the new game. What game were we talking about when I walked away?
Oh, just a one of these other MMO ones.
No.
But not sure if it's going to be good yet.
I love you. Current game for me. Do I want to do surgery on my case? Make the radiator fit.
Yeah, he's having troubles with his...
Getting your AIO into your computer case?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I wish I still had my old black case, because that thing was... I every time I buy cases to build PCs, when I was building my own PCs, I would always buy the largest case.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't care if I had extra room in it. I would rather have extra room for extra airflow than one that's too tight.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking into a new career, KG, of becoming a professional PC builder.
That's going to be his next game, PC Builder 2. That's the newest version of it, by the way, if anybody happens to know anything about that game. It's quite the learning experience. Mine...
It's called PC Builder 2?
Yeah, there's a game called... PC. I have PC Builder. I have the first one, but now they have PC Builder 2.
Huh. Yeah, exactly, KG. Just spend the money and buy it, damn it.
But you do save a couple $100 doing it yourself.
Yeah, for me, that couple $100 is...
It's not worth the time.
It's just, not worth it at all.
Or the potential headache if you miswire one thing wrong and blow everything. But
yeah, exactly. You
gotta play PC Builder 2 on VR to learn how to build a PC.
Yeah. It's like playing with the like playing with the that game Operation back in the day.
Yeah, right. You're about right. My first build took me 5 months, but it wasn't because I didn't know how to. It took me 5 hours once I got the chance to sit down and actually put it together. It only took 5 months because I took my original PC apart, went to go do a job which was illegal, got caught, and it took me 3 months to get home. So
no. You might just standing on top of the case. Classic move. Let's go.
My original PC was a pre-built that I couldn't do the power supply. I couldn't do anything with it. So when I went to upgrade I upgraded to like a 970, like a GTX 970, and I didn't have any way to power it because the power that was in the PC just wasn't enough. So I had to buy a power supply, and I just plugged it in outside and ran the power supply straight to the GPU. So I had 2 power supplies for my PC. One just powering the GPU, and then the rest powering the rest of the PC. And it was the ugliest thing you could see. What happened? Oh, that PC had like two when when I got it, because I bought it secondhand. I don't know if it came with it originally, but it had two 1 gigabyte AMD GPUs in it. They were running on whatever their Crossfire or Crosslink or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
And then that was when I tried to get in the stream, and I was like, this just isn't enough. I went and got that 970.
This just ain't enough.
Yeah, it still wasn't enough, but it got me past. Got me to a good following at some point. Anyway. Then I eventually built the other. Then I built my 2070 PC, and now I'm on this one. That I didn't have to build it all.
Yeah, that's really clutch that you got that.
No, I don't think we would have made it this far if I was still trying to use that laptop. It was just such a pain in the ass. I would have given up, and it would have been too difficult. I would have been like, no, this is just, it's not working. So this had to happen.
Yeah, it would have driven you crazy.
Yeah.
Would have driven you to madness.
The Joinfire browser extension. Don't know what Joinfire is. Google may only be a year or two away from total disruption. AI will eliminate the search engine result page, which is where they make most of their money. Even if they catch up on AI, they can't fully deploy it without destroying the most valuable part of their business. I don't know. I don't understand what AI has anything to do with searches.
What was that? I missed that whole.
It was on Twitter. Somebody posted. Let's see if I can get back to it. Oh yeah, Altmom posted something from the Twitter guy. He says they Google, or not Twitter, but Google may be only a year or two away from total disruption because AI will eliminate the search engine result page. Yeah, I don't know where that goes. I don't know what Google has going on its back end to understand what AI has to do with the search pages.
Huh. Just somebody wanting to say something.
Simplest way to grow from Bryson. Simplest way to grow exponentially and add value to every Web3 game. Make content without asking for anything in return. Communities will support you, and you begin to make a name for yourself instantly. Every game has a community looking for its champions. I just keep the world record holder in my pocket. Simplifies things.
Keeping it going, yeah. I think we're down to there's only, like we were talking about last night. There's only six of those left now, which means that's pretty amazing. Actually, that
people
19 other people have done it.
I mean, we now can pretty much say that it's officially going to be over on, at least at this point, on when they burn the packs, when they burn the burn what's left. They can't they can't give what they don't have. So once they open and burn them, I'm gonna have to assume that's over. So you've only got a couple days left to even try to get in on it.
Can't wait. I want my legendary coffin. I want me my legendary.
That looks good. Looks like the leak about Fortnite getting a first-person update might be true after all. So Fortnite's gonna go first-person? I was just about to say it looks an awful lot like Fortnite.
What's that? You're the one just down a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it is Fortnite. It's just a first-person Fortnite. That could really change the way that game plays. A lot.
Yeah.
Because one of the biggest way that game plays, like I had said yesterday, on third person, you just stand behind a wall and watch people until they're not watching you, and then you just pop out.
But if you could see around the wall, can't they?
Yes and no. So yes, like they could hide behind a tree, but they're not going to be able to, like, if somebody's hiding behind a tree, I can't see them. But if they're running out in the open and I'm hiding behind a house, I can see them around the house. You know what I mean? Because I can see the third person.
Right.
But since I'm behind the house, they can't see me because the house is covering me.
Gotcha.
It's just a weird concept. Now, if you're both standing behind, for instance, the same tree, then yes, you can use camera angle to still see each other because it's going to be within that same viewing screen.
Gotcha. Blockside said, should I go laptop or desktop? I'm planning to get a PC specifically for UB. The Mac issues are causing you pain. I mean, are you mostly stationary at home? Because if you are, then obviously the PC would make the most sense. But if you're not, then a really solid gaming laptop could be great too.
Step 2, take money from shit games and shill out to everybody. Speaking of, I don't think I gotta check on my my payouts from those other games that probably aren't gonna pay me out.
Oh, your
the phone games that I never really expected to get a payout from, but I would like to.
I mean, damn, that would be nice.
Actually, speaking of Flying Phoenix, I'm going to run that ad now. BRB.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Zombie Network News is powered by FlyingPhoenixPCs.com, Quality Reborn. Go to FlyingPhoenixPCs.com to get your quality custom PC using coupon code ZNNUB at checkout for some amazing savings. They even have pre-built PCs with prices starting at just $700. Support Zombie Network News when buying your new PC from FlyingPhoenixPCs.com by using the coupon code ZNNUB.
That's most of the Twitter people right now, right? Most of the Twitter influencers are taking payment from crap games and then using that payment to return it to grow their viewers, which is smart business, right? I mean, that's just advertising. You get paid advertising funds to utilize to grow your brand. It's the business of Twitter. Oh, I'm still on that. I didn't know that. Showing you guys the flyer. Forgot that I changed that I was still on it. But at what cost? Well, I mean, you really won't be able to cost assess that until down the road, I guess. I just watched this movie the other day. It's a vampire movie. I don't remember what it's called, though. Crypto CV's little...
Matrix.
Man, I really wish they wouldn't have brought the fourth one out. That ruined it.
Oh yeah, I can't even. Yeah, I won't even watch that. I'm sorry. It's just so stupid how now it's like just to make it so that they can have, you know, this new mentality into their project. They ruin the whole everything else. Like, make a new project. You know, why just make something just to say that, you know, it's like the Ghostbusters when they came out. It was so stupid.
Oh, that's one where they gender flipped everybody.
Exactly. And then it was like they weren't funny, they weren't cool, they weren't anything.
Ouch.
So all you did was ruin a franchise that was so amazing.
What do you want, you big furry ball? Come here.
Get him, get him, get
What
him.
do you want? Why are you jumping on me? You big fuzzball.
That's what he wanted.
You're such a cutie. You're such a cutie. I'm working. I'm not just gonna give you love all morning. We're almost done anyway. I got stuff to do today.
Jimmy says, y'all see Apex Mobile is getting sunset
Yeah.
in May. Any in-game items or currency that were purchased is getting tossed without refunds.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, I saw that yesterday. I don't play the mobile games. But yeah, because Apex Legends was a major flop on mobile. They couldn't get anything right from what I understand. None of the controls were correct. I mean, and that's it. So yeah, let's relate this back, guys. Apex is a multi-million, almost $1 billion a year game. Okay, it's like up there, right? It's, you know, probably $500 million a year on their income, and they can't make a mobile game work. And everybody wants us to just dump one with our $2 million budget.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's crazy because the huge difference in, you know, size of game too, right? I mean, that's a pretty massive game comparatively to, you know, to running around and shooting zombies, right? So it makes sense that it wouldn't necessarily work.
Well, and you know, it's an Unreal Engine game, and but on the other side of it, it's already a fully developed game. So
right.
You know, the crossover in theory should have been a little bit easier for them because they've already got all of the basics down. They just had to cross it over. COD Mobile was pretty dope. I've had COD Mobile for a little while. I only jump in once in a while in COD Mobile, and I only do it through an emulator. I'll only play. I still play PC, like it's COD Mobile, but it's still PC. You know? If I jump into it, and that is just kind of, it's just trash on people because it's not really fun. It's so much easier than the challenge of who you're playing that it just doesn't last. I play it for maybe 3 or 4 games and I'm done because I'm like, it's just, you know, you get 3 out of 4 games that you win and you're like, okay, this is too easy. There's no real challenge, and I like to at least have the challenge.
And yeah, Zumi, no, exactly, man, and that's what I've been saying forever. That these games, it's gonna blow people's minds when they see how quickly everything goes NFT. Because when people realize that they can do that the other way, why wouldn't they? Like maybe the game's not as good, you know, quote unquote, but it's, you know, you're not losing thousands of, like, I know people have spent thousands of dollars on those games getting skins and
Warcraft is an easy
and,
one, right?
like,
you have to spend $15 a month to play the game, plus you're paying extra for all the extra crap.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
you know, so eventually you get to the point where you're like, well, why would I spend that money and not even have the option to keep my stuff when it's, you know, go time, right?
You know, or the ability to, like I said, you know, it's everything for that game is gone now. Apex, what else? I don't think they're Respawn Entertainment. I don't think they have other games right now. But I mean, to at least have the option to take it to another game within the same brand would be nice.
Yeah. No, I bet you it's gonna, the way that it's gonna happen is gonna be just like kabam. People are friggin'. Now you got NFT. I bet you they're not even gonna tell you. Or it's gonna be like, yeah, we've converted everything to NFTs, and you're just gonna own them. It's gonna be something
they wouldn't
so
have to
swift.
do it that way. They'll just put it into the game. They're just like, oh, by the way, now you have a marketplace so you can sell this stuff.
Yeah.
And
it's so funny because people are like, well, they're gonna lose money. Well, not really. I mean, they're still gonna sell those original skins to people, and then people are gonna be able to sell them again.
If anything, they make more money because now more people will want to buy skins, knowing that they're not wasting their money on skins.
Yeah, someone like me who goes, oh, I could buy a skin and then I could sell it later on. Okay, maybe I will buy that skin that I think is cool.
These Apex
right?
events, I don't spend money on these events to get the skins. I could care less. I'll take what I get for free from playing the event, and the points that it gives me, and then the random free spins that it gives you on the stuff that's there. But I'm not going to spend the money on the skins. Right?
Exactly.
But if I knew that no matter what, I had the chance to sell them later on, then, well, if I have the extra money, then maybe you do. So that's really all it is.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
we're waiting for that point, like you said. The movie's like Captain Atari Man says, the movie's happening. We all know this, right? It's just they're waiting for it to see. I think in some ways they're waiting for it to calm down a little bit.
Well, because right now it is such a toxic
Right.
name word. It is bad, right? It is something that people are not keen on, you know?
So they just need to figure out a way to just kind of make it there. And they're also, I think, when they do it, they're going to want to do it with a way without having to use OpenSea or fucking, all these other but they want to do it from within their program. Especially you're talking about a console. If you're going to buy, sell, and trade, they want to be able to do it from right within the game. Period. That's the only
and
way
actually to
they'll do it.
extrapolate on that, that could be exactly what's going on right now. Is that they are in the process of making their next thing, right? Like they could be, like, we don't know, these guys who are multi-gajillionaire companies could be
so far ahead of what we
in
know
the
with
process of
right.
making their own marketplace.
Because
that,
unlike us,
maybe they're making their own blockchain even,
unlike
right?
us, they keep their secrets close to their chest until it's time to reveal. I mean, that way nobody has an expectation. It just happens.
Yeah, and that's why, like me, I don't say shit. You tell me something like that, like, like when Grant told us about the coffins, in my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, it wasn't even a thought that I would say something, it's like, well, that's not my place to say, first of all, and secondly, it's not ready yet, so I just in one ear out the other,
Yeah.
That's why those big companies, they they pay you big bucks, they make you sign NDAs, they make you,
Yep.
you're gonna pay if you say something that you shouldn't say. It's not old school. Got ourselves some prize money.
Cross-branded partnerships can create that inoperable utility for games, even if one of them goes down. Imagine if a weapon pack holder and UB get exclusive skins, assets, or access in other Web3 games, like My Pet Hooligan did. Even if UB servers shut down, the NFT would still provide utility to all the other projects it's partnered with because your NFT doesn't disappear when this. Right.
Yeah, and that's why we keep saying that I think at this point it's kind of one of those things like, the talk is easy, but the doing it is what we actually need to do now. We can't be afraid that another game exists because it's just reality of life. Other games exist. It's what it is. And if you want to be, part of the moving forward, you're going to have to be part of it.
And if you don't, we don't care.
And if you don't, we don't care. We don't even care.
I'm still tired.
Oh, yeah. I know that feeling.
Of course, having to squint the whole time sitting here doesn't help either.
Yeah, gotta love when the Zoom drops some knowledge bombs on us. Zoom. Ooh.
Ooh, what are you looking at?
Partner. Partner? Are you gonna say like partner? Pardner, partner.
Well, I don't know. In my opinion, the only thing that's a competitor project, it would be something that is directly related or competitive to what you're already doing. So unless it's another, I mean, it doesn't have to be zombie, right? But unless it's another round-based survival shooter, it's really not a competitor to us, as we already stand in the existing form of the game, not including any other games that we're about to come out with.
Yeah, to a certain degree, even if they are a shooter, like they're still, I mean, no, they're not. It's not a competitor because they're going to be, you're not going to play the same game all day.
Well,
Most people are not me,
right? It would have to be a
right?
round based. Like it would have to be kind of like, oh, we're going to replace zombies with, I don't know, giants. I don't pick thing, right? Goblins.
Whatever, yeah, thing
right.
A, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like if it was, that would be considered a competitor. Like that's something that's basically a direct knockoff or ideal of kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, you're right. I mean, it's in the current space and the way that they're doing things, and we've been talking about it for a couple months now. It's just that they as many of them that can work together as possible is what's needed, because it's the only way to overwhelm and get out there versus the multi-billion-dollar companies that are making games.
Yeah, and then you think about it. It's like I said about my best friend in high school. When you go into a room as a couple people, and you can actually, all be cool, guess what happens? Now you got a posse of cool people that are taking over a space instead of a bunch of, it's like I got 10 people, you got 10 people, and Zumi has 10 people, but if we all hang together, we all get 30. Right? Like,
Yeah.
Would you rather 10 on your own or 30 all of you combined, right? And I mean, we see it all the time with our, with our community of streamers, like when I'm online and, Diamond Hands is online and, like let's say you were online, people would have us all three tabbed up. So instead of me having 9 people and you having 1 and, Diamond Hands having 2 and, all of a sudden we all have 11.
Yep.
Or 12, right? So. I do understand that, it's like you go to someone else's channel, you could click on, I got one of these guys that I watch, he's tabbed up right now on one of my other screens, he's got 87 people. You're like, oh man, I wish I had 87 people, but it's not, it's not,
87 people and 500,000 followers probably. So
he's actually, his is more realistic. He's got 87 and I think he's at 9,000 right now, 8.5.
Oh, that's not bad.
So he's not too bad, yeah. Yeah, so he's and he's fun, he plays DMZ or not DMZ, but Call of Duty, and he's a fun guy, and so, but that's that group of people I was telling you about that they do like shout out each other.
Right.
So it works out well because that's how that's how you end up. Every time I go to his channel and say hello, he shouts me out. Well, all of a sudden, I get 1 or 2 or 3 people every time I go there. It's pretty damn good, right?
Oh man.
What happened?
Just laughing at some of these streams.
Oh, I know. It's a interesting world that we live in.
I'm pregnant with your baby. Name it.
Oh God, I saw that one too. I was like, who comes up with that
Fuck.
trash? And then who's watching that?
3,000 people. So.
Yeah, exactly my point.
Oh, what do you want now, Dexter?
Dexter, what's up, my homie?
What's up, baby boy? Oh, what you want? You actually do want to go outside if you're here. Yeah. If he got up, he actually does want to go outside. Oh, she's not even that good looking. I didn't say that out loud, sorry. Sat there and watched 3.5 minutes of commercials to turn it off.
Just be like, what the hell am I doing?
Right back, I'm letting Dexter outside.
Yeah. So what are you guys all up to today? You working, hanging? I know you're with us, but what's everything going on in the background with you guys? We're just doing our thing. Captain Insano! How's it going, brother? Yo, it was so good to see you come through last night, Captain Insano. I was like, yo, is Captain Insano doing good?
Jump in her
And
chat
then there you were.
and name her E-Baby, not mine.
Yeah, name her E-Baby. What the hell? These weirdos. I mean, hey, to each their own, but damn.
Listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in life, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been attraction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light, but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a
What else we got? Nothing. We got nothing else going on. We'll be heading out here in a couple minutes.
All right, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna fire up the stream, and then maybe I'll get someone to.
Yeah, I can run over to you because I'm gonna go and get some running around, my errands and stuff done. But
sounds good. Give me a couple minutes just to get things fired up.
Yeah, because I was looking at YouTube last night. I didn't see anything that had any good new videos on YouTube yet to show.
No worries, no worries. Mine's just getting fired up.
Next bull run is for gaming ecosystems. If you have a great game, make sure you plug yourself to a gaming ecosystem. Like Myria, IMX, Magic, Ron, and Gala. What about Undead?
That is a good point.
Actually, he probably would have listed it if it was already rebranded from Undead to Wagyu. Because that's his conversation, is about the ecosystems, right? We're not an ecosystem yet.
Yeah.
So. When it becomes Wagyu token, then we'd probably fit into that conversation.
Yeah.
Let everybody see what I'm laughing about. This guy has a minister of NFTs. Says rate my breakfast with his monster. Looks like some tea. We got the best gummy worms that there are, which are the sour gummy worms. But then he made a pickle sandwich. It looks like he's got I'd probably say a little bit more than an eighth of some buds there, and I can't tell what game that is. Star Wars game for breakfast. I don't know why he has the hammer beside it. Maybe to break up the cartridge.
Yeah. No, that's how you mash down your burger. Just get this going. Almost ready. A stupid name for a stream. People are such weirdos. Oh my god.
So you should put up, I want to make an E-Baby with you. Who wants to join? See how many people come watch.
Yeah, we get all of them. Oh my god, what this?
What the hell? People deleting their posts just as I'm starting to read them.
Yeah. They didn't get the right angle.
Oh, here it is. It just disappeared. When you and your bro have enough money to pay somebody $15K a month to tweet for you, but you accidentally hire the same guy.
People are fun. Oh man. All right. So we got that. Gonna get this rolling. Almost there, buddy. Okay, let's make sure that this is catching.
Learning Chinese would be easier for me at this point. I'm not even kidding. We got to draw a line here. I genuinely don't think I can handle this. Violent language. Instead of saying, we're going to pull the trigger, say we're going to launch. Instead of saying, I'll take a stab at it.
Shut up.
Instead of saying, I'll take a stab at it, say, I'll take the first pass at it.
You know what? These people are insane.
Instead of
So
saying,
sick of these big babies. You can't even say a word because they're such babies. They're like, oh no, you said take a stab at it.
instead of
I
saying,
knew a guy that got stabbed once.
did we jump the gun? Say, did we start too soon? Instead of, I'll
How
bite the
about
bullet.
instead of you opening your yap, we take away your Twitter space?
Instead of I'll bite the bullet, I won't avoid it any longer. That'll kill two birds with one stone. Nope, that'll feed two birds with one stone.
Oh my god, yeah, because you feed birds with stones, you
Or
idiot.
scone. It does say scone. They did change it to scone.
Oh, scone. Yeah, stabby stab stabberson. Yo,
What's the
Crypto
deadline?
Dragon, what's up?
What's the due date? We have to pick our battles. We have to choose our opportunities.
Well, if you say what's the due date, though, now you'll offend people who are, you know, not able to get pregnant.
Right? I do like this one, though. Instead of saying we have to pick our battles, it says we have to choose our opportunities. I actually like that one.
That one could be okay.
That's
I
a
still
good
just think that the premise of the whole thing is terrible, but...
Can you
All right, I'm
shoot-
going to put you on mute for a sec. I'll be right back. I'm just going to start up the stream.
Can you shoot me an email? Can you send me an email? That was overkill, or that was a bit excessive. I bombed the presentation. Oh, I lost it there. Oh, I didn't do my best. Let's just roll with the punches. Let's just move forward. We can soften the blow by. We can make it a little easier by. Oh, come on now. Some of these are just, I mean, you're right. Some of them are just ridiculous. But I really do like the opportunity one. We have to choose our opportunities. I'm going to remember that one. I'll write that one down somewhere, I think. British Columbia, Canada just started a 3-year experiment legalizing fentanyl, heroin, and several other drugs. And Elon is correct. There's nothing wrong with making it illegal. What the fuck? That's the most jacked cat I've ever seen in my life. Let me get it so you guys can see it. That is the ugliest jacked cat I have ever seen in my life. What the hell? That's like a chupacabra, man.
All right, buddy. We're
Shoot it
ready
out,
to
right?
rock.
Exactly. This cat should be dead. The thing's not a cat. I'm telling you, it's a chupacabra.
Chupacabras. Gotta love them.
So here's a real one. Just check out the stream. There is a real chupacabra right there in somebody's house, licking its armpit.
Oh my god, I hate those things. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Yeah, I just yeah, definitely just did a little bit of like a.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys for being here. We will be here again tomorrow morning, and we're gonna raid on over to Slayer, so he doesn't even have to say goodbye because you're just going over to him anyway.
Sounds good. All right, later, Nifty. Catch you, brother.
Yep. Now let me run an ad, and then we're gonna run over to him.
And now, a word from our sponsor. Zombie Network News is powered by FlyingPhoenixPCs.com, Quality Reborn. Go to FlyingPhoenixPCs.com to get your quality custom PC using coupon code ZNNUB at checkout for some amazing savings. They even have pre-built PCs with prices starting at just $700. Support Zombie Network News when buying your new PC from FlyingPhoenixPCs.com by using the coupon code ZNNUB.
There you go, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Or later today. One or the other.